This is the Reiki Baby podcast. You're listening to episode 124. Tomorrow's the new moon, ladies. It's going to be an amazing new moon. And on new moons, we set the intentions and we set invitations to the universe to bring more of what we want into our lives. On the full moon, that's when we release. And I always think it's a good time to sage or smudge, whatever you prefer. I always recommend always setting your intentions after a good meditation or moving your body. Like, make sure you're grounded when you're setting your intentions. You'll see a difference. And when you write them down, or when you're making your moon water, or just in general, when you're trying to connect with your higher self, and if you're grounded, you'll see the channel of communication to your spirit baby, to your higher self, whatever it is that you're doing in that ritual or in that moment. You'll see a huge difference in the clarity of messages you receive, the answers that you receive, how quickly things move for you. So it's really important. 1, ground. 2, be very clear in your intentions for the new moon. And 3, make sure that you know that you're in charge. Those intentions should be for you, your womb, your fertility, your dreams, your desires, for you. Don't make intentions for what your boss would want, your mother would want for you, because we're in the vibe, we're in the space where you're living for you, and we're creating this baby um for because you want to, for you, for your partner, or maybe you're doing this solo. However, we haven't gotten this far because we're living on somebody else's terms. So I applaud you. I think you're powerful. I think you're amazing. And let's get into it. So our listener of the week is Mrs. Remember, and she left us a shiny 5-star review. And if you haven't left us a 5-star review, I would be so grateful if you did. Go ahead, since you're already on the app, go ahead and leave us a 5-star rating and review, and maybe you'll be listener of the week next week. Mrs. Remember says, I absolutely love this podcast. If you ever felt the need for hope or on your fertility journey, feeling like it's never going to happen, I suggest you listen to this podcast. She's given so much hope to me and helps me feel like I have a safe space to myself and to ask questions. Helps to see me that's more than one-sided journey to fertility. Helps you heal more than just for the moment. Helps you to dig deep and heal internally in every aspect, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Thank you, Mrs. Remember. We are so grateful for your review. It helps us reach more women who want to conceive their Reiki babies. So, okay, so today's energy, we're going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to go from there as to where this leads us. So our card spread that I always recommend is Embrace, Accept, and Let Go. And before I forget, don't forget to go to the show notes. There is a new meditation for the new moon that you can listen to and help guide you through setting those intentions, manifesting them, and connecting to your spirit baby. I love that so much. Next month on the new moon, we'll be having a circle that it will be free. So I'm super excited for that. Been channeling so many good things from my higher self, from Mother Earth, and her telling me what we should be doing inside, fertility Reiki and the Make a Baby empire, and just trying to serve you with all that I got and all that I'm learning and all that I'm gaining from insight from the other side. So let's go for this. Now that the deck has been shuffled for Embrace, let's pull it up. This is Commander Ashtar. This is really important. With Ashtar, our leadership is being called forward. When we have this card, it's really important to make sure that you recognize if you're asking for more leadership in your life in any aspect, or if you're asking for guidance, you might be asking for a leader, or you might be looking for answers. With this, make sure that you understand that you're the leader. So this means walk your talk and lead by example. You are the leader that you're asking for. You are a pioneer. You are not a follower. So with this, I want you to work from your chest space, from your heart chakra, and your solar plexus. Do you believe that you can be a leader? Do you identify with being a leader? Do you understand how you could lead yourself? We are in a space that's atypical. Like what I do is atypical. I work in the spiritual space and energetic space of helping you connect to something that's all of this, connecting to your spirit baby. All of this is super intangible. But you know what you can do? You can feel it. That's the evidence. You can see the change in your emotion and how you feel in your chakras and in your body, and how your emotions are lightened, and how you can move through things quicker as you heal and you gain higher consciousness and your vibration is higher. So I encourage you, do you identify as a leader? I used to work in a cubicle and I upgraded to a cubicle with a door, but didn't go all the way, the sides didn't go all the way up to the roof. But I always considered myself a leader, no matter if I was in an analyst position or a senior analyst position. Um, and no matter what job I went to, I considered myself a leader. One is I always thought further ahead and how can we get more efficient? And I'm a thinker. I'm in human design. I'm a projector. So I see a big picture and I see how people work together and all their individual talents. And if you're into Clifton strengths, and I have woo and individualistic as my top two strengths. So I can see things that people can't. And I saw that, people needed to be leaders in their own roles. You can be a leader in a team. We're not all ducks. We're not following the leader, especially in this 5D space, especially as you're looking for answers in your fertility and you're wanting to know answers and you want to know your energetic blockages. That's not 3D stuff. This is not like canned soup. This is intangible. So I need you to see, yes, if you're listening to this, you are not ordinary. You're an extraordinary being. And I love that. We're extraordinary together. And so is your spirit baby. So I want you to embrace that you're a leader. And I want you to walk the talk. And I want you to be the leader that you're asking for. Okay. Embrace, accept, let go. So that was embrace, what you need to accept. This is Kuthumi. This is cloaked wisdom. Kuthumi comes when you are seeking answers, but you already know the answers. They lie within you. Trust what you know. So with these two cards, you're asking to walk the talk. And the talk is the answer to the questions you keep asking. So even if you did a one-on-one reading with me or a one-on-one Reiki session with me, I'd say, okay, what was repetitively going in your head? What keeps coming into the pit of your stomach? What is happening inside your head that is, yeah, I know the truth, that maybe you're avoiding, or maybe you don't know how to make sense of it, and you're like, I just keep getting this repetitive thought, or I don't want this to be true. Let's hash it out. But you already know the answer you seek. Is there something you need to change in your lifestyle that maybe you've been ignoring for a long time? That's come up for me. I have to change a few things in my personal life regarding my health. And I was ignoring it, but I can't ignore it anymore. So yes, I have to take action. I have to be the leader in my health because no one else is going to do it. And I already know the answers I need to seek. I have to change the foods that I eat. That's my answer. That's like, I'm working on my nutrition. I have to be the leader in that. I have to want to follow through with that. I have to plan the food. I already know I don't need to go to another doctor's appointment. I know that I just need to fix this part and everything will be okay. So, and that I know that in the pit of my stomach, I didn't need another person to tell me that. And if I want to change it, I will, because I'm powerful and I'm a pioneer and I'm a leader in my life. So don't think of just leadership as in corporate world or in politics. How about just being a leader in your life as you're designing it and as you're manifesting your next reality with you being pregnant? A leader calls the shots, and that's you. You are a strong sovereign woman, and your energy is sovereign to you. Okay? So I want you to embrace how wise you are, because the answers are within you. You might need to sit a while to quiet your mind a little bit. And then new moon meditation will help you do that in the show notes to hear all the answers. But you can do it, I promise. Okay, so the next one is what you need to let go of. Fear. This is Archangel Michael. This is trusting heaven. This card comes up when you are needing to feel safe and there's a lot of fear. With Archangel Michael, angels are standing close. Archangel Michael is the most powerful of all archangels ever. I want you to let go of any worries you have, and maybe you call on him and say, I surrender these XYZ I'm concerned about. I'm worried about XYZ. Take it away, because he's going to move it out of the way for you. Let go of the fear and let the miracle to occur. With this, a miracle is near. You just have to let the fear subside enough that the higher vibration of the miracle can come through. And you don't have to do everything alone. We're human. Call on what your faith system is to help you. Spirit guides, angels, even your spirit baby, your ancestors of love and light, your spirit guides, if I didn't mention that already, ascended masters. Ascended masters are people that lived and now are saint-like. Like Jesus is an ascended master. Archangels are not, because they've never been human. Just a little FYI there. So we are going to embrace, accept, and let go. You're going to embrace that you're a leader and walk the talk, be the leader that you need in your life. You're going to accept that the answers are already within you. Probably not the favorite answer you've ever heard. And you're like, what am I going to do with that? I know. It sucks. And then Friday. And then finally, what you need to let go of is the fear. And let you know that you're being protected. And a miracle is super close by. I love that for a new moon. You're going to be powerful. You're going to accept your wisdom, your divine feminine wisdom, and you're going to let go of the fear and accept your miracle. I'll take that any day. It's like a winning ticket right there. So what I want you to do is go ahead and also go to the show notes. If you haven't already, and I know a lot of you have, I want you to go to the Reiki Baby Movement. There's a link in the show notes, and over there, you'll connect to your spirit baby. You'll get a Reiki guided meditation for that. You'll be invited to join our free Facebook community where that is popping over there. We're going to be more active, and we have new Monday lives going on YouTube, and then also will be streamed in the Facebook group. And if you would like to try out the Make a Baby membership, you can do so for 3 days for free on me. And if you don't like it, no worries. I got you. You can cancel before the 3 days is over. When you do join, we give you a 10-minute free onboarding call with me, and we can talk about all the things for your fertility. And so all of that's within the Reiki Baby Movement. I'm here to lead the charge and change lives. We have close to 100 Reiki babies so far. And we look to have thousands more and really start healing wounds and ending generational trauma and helping you create the next reality with your baby in it. So also, when you have your phone open, I want to know what you think about this episode. Send me a voice note. The first line in our show notes is Ask Carolina Anything. And this is through a service called SpeakPipe, not sponsored. And you can leave me a 90-second voice note letting me know what you think of this episode. I would love to hear your voice and what you think. Also, if you have an idea or you want to hear something on the podcast, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. So maybe next week I'll give you a shout out right here. And on Friday, we are going to be speaking to a Reiki master who learned Reiki for her birth. And she's local here to Omaha. Her name is Laura Beck. I'm super excited to have you here every week with me. Nothing gives me greater joy. So until I see you next time, until Boy, tongue twister. Until next time, my friends, let the Reiki flow. Frustrated being told you are fine by your doctor, exhausted from negative pregnancy tests every month, wanting a deeper connection on your fertility journey with your spirit baby? The Make a Baby membership is exactly what you need. Using Reiki will help you connect to your spirit baby, heal the trapped emotions blocking fertility, and support you in our life-changing community. With over 90 Reiki babies, we invite you to try the Make a Baby membership for free. Check it out in the show notes. Let's get you pregnant.